Just so we clarify again, these are just a few of the bullet points from what Disney, one of the biggest countries in America, from what Disney is teaching their employees. 75 things white people can do for racial justice. Understand and defund the police. Oh, very nice. Participate in reparations. Decolonize your bookshelf. Find and join a local white space. Joining me now to talk about that is the opinion editor at Newsweek, and also he's an Edmund Burke Foundation research fellow, and he's my friend Josh Hammer. Josh, what exactly does it mean to find and join a local white space?
Jesse, I would be lying to you if I said I knew. What I can say is that what Disney is doing, I mean, Disney is like about as iconic an American corporation as it gets, right? I mean, you got Disney, Coca-Cola. It's hard to get more American than that. I mean, I was just in Disney World in February, actually. It was my girlfriend's decision, to be clear. But, you know, the girlfriend wants to go on a trip. She gets what she wants and all that stuff. But, I mean, Disney World is supposed to, if someone like me can go there, it's theoretically supposed to be an open space for whatever your political viewpoint is. I mean, freaking like Dumbo, Fantasia, Cinderella. This is not supposed to be politicized. This is about as American as apple pie and baseball. But what they're doing here, and, you know, God bless Chris Rufo, who's doing just the Lord's work as far as kind of getting all this whistleblower stuff, whether it's San Diego critical race theory, whether it's Disney. He's just kind of doing yeoman's work right now. But I would be lying to you if I said I knew what they were even talking about when they're using this kind of rhetoric. I mean, I guess my question is for Disney, for the CEO and kind of the top dogs there, are they going to go back and like recolor Cinderella and the animation lines? I mean, like where does this end? I mean, I literally don't understand like where this ends. Because apparently now they put in like censors on when you view Dumbo now to warn you about like insensitive content. It's just very sad. I mean, and this is not just a Disney phenomenon, obviously, Jesse. As you and I both know, this is kind of just this is the game now. This is literally what's happening in the Fortune 500. So, but it's eye-opening when a company as big as Disney does it. It definitely raises our eyebrows.
Josh, well, I mean, by the way, don't laugh, anybody, when he talks about recoloring Cinderella. If I woke up tomorrow morning and saw that they were doing it, I wouldn't bat an eye. And if it would surprise you, then you haven't been paying attention. There's nothing these people won't destroy. And Josh, answer me this, because why isn't more legally being done to stop this? Or is there nothing legally you can do? Does an employee at Disney, what are the rights out? Does an employee have the right to say, no, I'm suing you for all the money in the world. You can't teach me that I'm evil. Is that happening? Should it be happening? Can it happen?
So I'm not a labor lawyer by training. There probably are some creative labor law lawsuits out there waiting to be filed. What I can speak about a little more clearly, and I'm kind of waiting for this ship to sail. I feel like we've seen a little bit of it, but one thing that I am expecting a lot of over the next few years are shareholder lawsuits. I'm expecting a lot of kind of corporate law legal activists. I've actually had some private conversations with some kind of older law school friends of mine who are thinking along these lines. They're actually kind of actively planning to file something, not necessarily for Disney, but for a similar company. Because the theory here, it's debated in corporate law, the obligation that the company has, whether it's just to the shareholders, whether it's to the broader stakeholders. But to kind of oversimplify things, it's basically black letter corporate law that your primary obligation, if not your sole obligation, is to the shareholders. So I'm kind of waiting for a corporate lawsuit where kind of a big shareholder, or not even necessarily big, you literally could buy one share and probably get a cause of action there, basically saying that from all this nonsense, from purposely isolating and telling half America that you're effectively not welcome at this company, that you are therefore undermining shareholder value. So I'm actually expecting some corporate law lawsuits. Employment and labor law, maybe, but I would expect more activism on the shareholder front, honestly.
Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me. Thanks.